Hey, you guys, this is the Couplings Fire Podcast. Here's a couple of things you might need to know, or maybe you just forgot. I'm Taylor, a volunteer firefighter and also a firewife to my favorite firefighter. Join me as I talk anything and everything fire related. I don't claim to be an expert, I just love to talk fire, and I'm not afraid to get into real and deep discussions. Everything I say is my own opinion and does not reflect the opinions of any agency or organization I am associated with. Let's get on with the episode. Hey everybody, welcome back to a special bonus episode of the Couplings Fire Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Anderson, and I'm very happy to have you here. You're probably wondering, what is a bonus episode, Taylor? You've never done a bonus episode before, so what is this? Why are you doing it? Okay, let's get into it. So, bonus episode. It's Easter weekend. I'm excited. I love Easter. I love the colors of it. I love the feel of it. I love the fact that everything's starting to bloom up and green again. And I love the religious aspects of Easter. I am a Christian, and it is a very big holiday for me. It's a time for me to reflect and to really take in all of the good things that have happened in my life. You know, everyone's lives, we have a lot of bad parts too. We have a lot of things we'd like to change or we wish would have changed or wouldn't have gone that way. But honestly, the things you've gone through lead you to where you are now. And overall is where you're supposed to be. And this is a great time to kind of look back on that and all the things that God has done. So I'm taking this weekend off actually from a lot of things. That hence this bonus episode instead of a full episode. I don't want to call this a full episode because it's not going to be. This is going to be very short if you've seen the time on the timestamp at all. But I'm taking a well-needed break. I've been doing this for over a year now, you know, keeping out an episode every week, and I'm loving it, and I'm not going to stop that. I don't have any plans to stop that. And that's the reason why I'm doing this bonus episode instead of just taking a full weekend off. Because I want you to have something. I want to still talk to you. I want to make sure I'm still accountable to me when it comes to my weekly goal of putting out these episodes for you. So I still have more planned for the future. It's still going to be on a weekly basis for the foreseeable future, and I can't wait to see what I talk about next week. But for now, I'm taking a needed break. And I think we all need to stop and think about that. Think about, okay, is it time for a little break? Do you need to go spend time with family? I really do. I need to spend time with friends and family, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go see friends tonight. I hope it's nice enough. I really want to do a bonfire on Sunday for Easter. I'm really excited. We're going to have a great day at church planned, and then afterwards I'm spending time with family, and we're actually going to get into some awesome, as my husband called it, almost rednecky things. We're going to get into throwing knives. So we have a few sets of those that we're going to do, and we're going to get out some airsoft guns and hit some pop cans with it and stuff. And, it's going to be a great afternoon on Sunday. It's going to be fun. Something very, very different. If you don't know my family, so we're going to go see my side for Easter. So if you don't know my side of the family, we are not very outdoorsy. I mean, could you guess? If you knew me at all, you know I'm not very outdoorsy most of the time, or I haven't been. So we're going to do these outdoorsy things, and it's so funny because my mom is so excited to do this throwing knife thing. And I think it's just because it's something different, and she's kind of excited to get out of her comfort zone. And so it's so funny because it's encompassing all these things that I've been talking about on this podcast for the year, right? Of just getting out of our comfort zones and spending time with family and just having good time and growing together as a team. A family is a team, right? I don't know. It's going to be all that wrapped up into one this weekend, and I'm so excited for it. So take a second now, while I have you here listening. Think about your life. Do you need to take a break right now for a weekend? Do you need to spend time with family, spend time with friends? Do you need to get out of your comfort zone and do something very different from what you normally do? Even with them, are you normally sitting and watching a movie for your family time? Or are you playing board games? Or are you going out and going on a hike? Or are you going to see a museum? Or I don't know what you're doing. But maybe try something different. I'm kind of curious to see how it ends up, how it turns out. I don't know. Why not? Why not. Life, all of life, is the perfect time for exploration, so let's do it. Anyway, so the other thing I want to tell you guys, I wanted to quick update you on, is I officially have stickers for the podcast now. I'm so excited. They are an amazing quality. I'm so happy with them, and I can't wait to share them with you. So they are going to be $3 each, and I have it set up very, very simply. So you can just Venmo me, and my username on there is Taylor Anderson 31. So that's Taylor Anderson 31. And go ahead and Venmo me $3 for each sticker, and then make sure you have in the comments of it your name and address. And this is going to be for the US. I don't have any postal pricings for outside the US. So if you are looking into purchasing a sticker and you're outside the US, please message me on Facebook, Instagram, or on my email. Everything is in the show notes to get a hold of me. But message me on there and we'll figure something out. I really don't know a lot about shipping to another country, so it's going to be kind of a learning curve there. But yeah, reach out to me and we'll figure it out, whatever you'd like. Otherwise, that's kind of how I have it set up right now. I'll also have it posted over on Facebook and Instagram for you guys to go and get the link to the Venmo to go do that too. So anyways, I think that's about it. I have spend enough of your time this Easter weekend. And so go spend time with family if you're able to. If you're working this weekend, make sure you spend time with your family when the next time you can. Just because you can't be with your family on Easter doesn't mean you can't celebrate Easter with them, right? That's what we've all learned in the fire service. It's not a new thing. But for those of you working and those of you not working, I don't know, for everybody, happy Easter. I hope you have a great holiday weekend and just take time to sit back and enjoy life. Enjoy the pretty scenery of spring starting to actually finally come, right? Like I just started seeing trees bud like a couple days ago, which honestly I probably should have done it like a month ago, I feel like, but a couple days ago they started bud. And anyway, so just take that time, sit back, enjoy, revel in it, and get renewed for, that sounds corny, right? It sounds very corny, but get renewed for this the rest of the year, right? You sit back, renew yourself, you're going to actually have energy to push forward and do what you want to do. So anyways, yes, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you. I will talk to you next week again on another episode of the Couplings Fire podcast. See ya. Thanks for coming by and listening to the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a rating and review wherever you're listening. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Couplings Fire Podcast. See you next time, everybody.